All right. Straighten out, straighten out, straighten out,
Yeah.
straighten out, straighten out,
No,
straighten
my
out.
muscles just sore
Yeah,
from
me
the
too.
top.
My column. Do
No.
this, Savannah, do this. Straight up for your, yeah. Yeah, bro,
Oh,
you too, bro, you too, because
I
we
did
work,
it
sit
a
down.
couple of minutes ago.
oh,
Bro,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah,
that's the
exactly.
I
Then
sport.
did it.
you go like this, yeah? No?
Mhm.
Like this?
Yeah, but not right now.
Yeah, that's okay. Savannah, we are all ears for you, okay? Because you've been pushed to do something today, yeah?
Stop.
Go, Savannah, go. Explain, please.
What should I
About,
Oh,
yeah,
about
yeah, about
about protest?
the protest that
Yeah.
you had today, yeah.
In two cities of Lithuania,
Uh-huh.
Polish schools are about to close because there are too little students. So those schools and other Polish schools and other Polish people, when protesting on the old
But
city square,
why?
not
We are they are about to close.
because there are too little students, so they want to.
Just because just a few students. But
Yeah,
school is important, my friend. School is super important.
yeah, I know.
Even just a few students. My God. So you need foreign people studying there from other, for example, from
So,
other cities, from other country, even so.
Silvana, problem was about the uniform, just wearing the clothes,
No,
or about the
they
school
wear uniform,
school
yeah.
concept.
No, because they're closing Polish schools, so
They are closing,
they
bro.
got offended that Polish, let's
They
say,
are
or
shutting
other
down.
cultural minorities are being disrespected. But I mean, I don't think that's true. It's that
Silvana, the term is shutting down or shutting off.
I know this term.
Oh, terrible this, hearing this, my friend. Let's ask Marie, because Marie is English teacher, okay? She's a teacher too. Let's ask her about her opinion about this.
About?
Wow, Marie, welcome. Long time no see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Marie, tell us your opinion about closing schools, shutting off them. Do you think is harmful?
You mean closing schools?
Closing schools, shutting down, shutting off. Closing doors. Permanently, yeah, Sivana?
No, not permanently, but for good,
For good.
transferring those students into other schools.
I got you. Okay. Like, putting the student in other schools, to feel more, to feel
Yeah.
more the other school. I got you. It's not a bad at all, I think. Let's
What
hear
did you
from
say?
Marie. It's not a bad at all.
Explain again. What is it again? Tell
Okay,
me.
Savannah,
What?
could you please explain to Marie?
Yeah, so today we attended a protest that was conceived by two schools in Lithuania that are about to be closed because and those schools are actually Polish schools. And so and they're being closed because there are too little students there, and they want to move there to other schools.
To transfer to other schools.
Yeah, so they were protesting that other cultural minorities are being disrespected in this country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, even though not just Polish schools are being closed, but other Lithuanian schools are being closed as well if there are too little students, because it's financially not convenient.
Are the schools private or
No, public schools.
public schools? Okay, okay. We never had this problem in Brazil, guys. Our schools are full of people. Yeah, Marie, what's your opinion, please, Marie? Let's ask her, Marie, please.
The disadvantages is like you're moving some kids to another school, then that would be overcrowded in a sense that if we were to have
Mhm.
another pandemic, it would be a problem
Yeah.
because we are looking at distancing in a classroom. So that's overcrowding.
Mhm. But are
And
those
we're looking
crowded? Are those crowded,
uh,
Silvana? Are
a
those crowded?
classroom.
Yeah. The other
Not,
ones?
I mean, the
How
other,
many?
The other ones are those crowded
well,
because
I don't know
you'll be
into which,
putting orders, you'll be crowded, like Marie said right now.
yeah, that might be
Yes.
the problem.
Could
And
be,
the
it could be a
teachers,
problem. Mhm.
and the teachers will have to look for a new job as well in those schools.
Oh
So
yeah.
there'll be, I don't know, maybe
Oh.
there will be
Right. You
other
are
jobs.
that's teachers you are taking off their jobs. That's a crowded classroom where the teacher cannot have individual attention to a child, cannot
Mhm.
give a child individual attention. So that's not good. Those
Yeah.
kids are going to be less attentive because they are not mindful of those kids, and you'll not even be able to give that child a self-assessment
Mhm.
because you're too busy with so many. So
Mhm.
it's
For
not
every
good.
classroom, Silvana, how many students they have in there? 20, 22, 25?
Well, I don't know, but I suppose it's maybe the same as we have, like 15, 19 students per
15,
class.
wow,
But
19
we have two
is
classes, A and B.
A and B, I know.
So around 40 students per
Per
grade.
class?
Per grade.
Per grade, okay. Per grade.
Wow.
Well,
Well, they
Marie
should
is full,
use
yeah, full of people,
the,
yeah?
yes, then they should have
Crowded.
used those teachers to have at least an assistant teacher in each class because
Mm,
it's so big.
yeah.
And it will be
Yes.
other challenge for teachers, yeah.
So let's see what happens. What will they decide?
Mhm.
Will they close them or not? I don't know.
Yeah. I wish not, okay. David, please.
Now I want to say about the same situation is in Georgia in private schools, for example, when the fees is increased and the families can taxes about the school fees, so they prefer to enter into the public schools, government schools. They are free. Yeah. So it depends on also the depends on the family economic state, also the distance from the home between the home and the school. So there's many aspects. Yeah.
Guys, I always been public schools in my life. Just one time private, just one time private.
Ooh.
All the time private, all the time it's public schools. There are many in Brazil, of course, both. What about you, Marie? Public or private schools, mostly
You
in your life?
we have a lot of public schools in
But I mean
my
you,
country.
about your case, for example.
No, I
Always
never
public.
really went into private school. It was not something that was, I
I
think it was for more international students. The private schools were used for more international
Oh yeah,
students
for more international. Wow.
because they were taught the same thing as a public school. So what was the point? And it was more expensive for teaching a child that was in public school, the same thing.
But in
So what's the
Brazil,
point?
okay, the point in Brazil, they are expensive, private ones, and you are more safe, in these places. Of course, they teach higher level in
Yeah,
education.
in general,
In general,
private
Brazil's
schools has
higher level about the education, guys, than public ones. They are lazy. They are lazy in Brazil, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yes,
I would agree with
I
you.
think they are super lazy, guys. Skipping classes, all the time. You was my case, guys. Silvana, I will show you something kind of with
Oh, I
games.
thought you were talking about
I skip the
teachers.
classes sometimes, Silvana, to play games with my friends, with my colleagues, with my crowd. Yeah. because it
That's
was public here. If I were paying these classes, I would never skip them. How many times, Ivana, have you skipped classes?
well, I'm not counting. Yeah.
It's uncountable, yes.
This
Yeah.
now, Marie, this
No.
is a now countable now or no? Accountable now or no, Marie? Skipping
What's
classes. Accountable.
skip?
Countable now.
It's
Skipping
countable.
classes. Countable
It
now,
should
dear.
be countable.
But for me, guys, it was terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Many times. David, what about you, David?
I've been a few times, yes, because when I was sick, catch a cold. So there was one time that whole class had a protest about the learning process. It was a few times, yeah.
Okay, let's share, bro. Are you ready, Marie? Marie has to go in a couple minutes. Yes, you. Yeah.
In Poland, there's
Oh.
actually a special day
Hmm.
that is dedicated to running from school,
Oh,
from
yeah.
lessons. Yeah, and it was a few days ago,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we obviously celebrated. Didn't go to school.
So you have a day, special day to skip classes, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's a
Silvana.
Polish event, I would say.
Oh, yeah? Polish
Yeah.
event? I will ask my friend from Polish.
Yeah. It's
David,
called
this, please, Silvana.
Vagare.
Vagare, bagare,
Vagare.
vagare, vagare,
Yeah.
vagare. Let's vagare, guys, okay? David, Tony's room chat, welcome, David. The place where you'll never be criticized by someone. How many times have you been criticized by someone, David? If you have, I don't know. I think you
I
never.
don't like this kind of action in general.
Mhm.
I mostly I say the advices to the people.
Mhm.
That's a criticism.
You never criticize others, and you never been criticized, yeah?
I don't say that.
Bro, you are
never,
smart.
but
Nobody will never criticize you, okay? Well, yeah, you're smart, okay? And you have some examples for criticism.
I don't remember exactly now.
What are other
Critics.
words for criticized? Could you read it, please, David?
Reviewed, critiqued,
Marie,
excoriate.
please correct us. Critiqued,
Critics. Critiqued.
critiqued. Oh my gosh, critiqued,
It's hard.
critiqued. Yeah, thanks, Marie. Thanks. Critiqued. Yeah.
Chastise. What's the word?
Marie, the third one, excoriate.
Excoriate. Yeah, excoriate.
Excoriate. Wow, guys,
And
new words
fourth?
today. Excoriate. Excoriate.
Justice. Next one, please.
Mhm.
Justice.
Chastise.
Chastise. Denounce. Denounce, Marie. Denounce.
Yeah, denounce.
Chide.
Chide.
Blame.
Chide.
Censure.
Blame.
Castige.
Censor. Censor, Marie.
Censor.
Censor.
Censure.
Castigate. I like this one. I was castigated by my father. Many times, guys.
I don't know this
Castigate.
word.
Dude, I will castigate you. You know? Marie, the last one, please.
Reprimand.
Reprimand.
Is it
reprimand? Reprimand.
Reprimand.
Guys, today, Silvana, let's go over you, please. Review it.
Should I reread it or what?
Read it, please, for us to develop.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. Reviewed, critiqued, excoriate, chastise, denounce, chide, blame, censor, castigate, and reprimand.
This one is chastise. Yeah, Marie? Chastise, yeah?
Oh.
Chastise. Yes.
Okay. Wow, guys, in here, we learn everyday new words. Makes sense in Portuguese for us, castigate, because we have this word in Portuguese. Denounce in Portuguese we have. Excoriate we have two in our mother tongue. Okay. And critique it. Wow.
Critiqued.
Critiqued. We have to eat the D, yeah? Critiqued.
The ed is a T sound.
This all, yeah.
This is similar, like a punishment.
Punishment when father, your parents put you
child or your
grounded.
friend.
No, when parents put you grounded, you know, punishment.
Critique.
Okay, Silvana, I put in here again because I find beautiful this one. Let's ask Dave.
Yeah, I
David,
love this one.
today is your lovely days, David, okay? Read it for us, David, please.
Okay. You will never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you. You will only be criticized by someone doing less. Read that again.
Read that again. Yeah. Yeah, because it's important, guys. Important, okay? You never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you. You'll be only criticized by someone doing less than you, guys. And Dave, a couple of days ago, we discussed about this topic in here, okay? About pointing up fingers for you, okay? And judging people, etc. Blah blah blah. Could you read it, please? Because this come from Silvana.
In the yellow
Thank you,
box.
Silvana. Yellow. This one in here.
Probably won't know who half those people are. Second, the value metric is not based on reality. You may feel popular or unpopular when in fact you have no fucking clue what anybody else really thinks about you. Side note, as a rule, people who are terrified of what others think about them are actually terrified of all the shitty things they think about themselves being reflected back at them. Some examples of good, healthy values: honesty, innovation, vulnerability, standing up for oneself, standing up for others, self-respect, curiosity, charity, humility, creativity. Nice.
Dave, this is related to our previous meeting. It was about what others think about you. Could you please give us your point of view? What others think of you?
About me or about other people?
About you, yeah, about you in general, you know.
Oh,
what others think of you or about you?
You know, there is a two ways of thinking. When someone is talking directly to you, what their thoughts are about you, it's kindly. But the other aspect of thinking is behind the mind, into the heart, what the people thinking about me or about other kind of people. So I think everyone has some kind of character that is not good for other people, but kindly people don't say about it. Maybe they feel some uncomfortable situation, but they have some smart words, some respecting words to describe your character, and don't say directly words, strong words towards to me. But I think what kind of actions describe the person correctly and clearly, because we are just really in the family members in the house. I think outside the house we play some roles, maybe heavily, easily, depends on situation. But what we are in reality, it's a house situation, I think.
Yeah. But do you think you're no best friends? Not everybody acts like, you know. For example, you turn your back, they start to talk behind your back. It's common, okay? Have you been faced this kind of people in your life?
Yeah, there are many kind of people. So when I was at school or at university, um, I had to attend some kind of situations to participate some cases that I did not like, but I had a responsibility. So in this age, uh, person does not have a choice to avoid this kind of situations. Okay,
Agree.
so yeah, after that, when you are adult, you can move on. You can defend some kind of situations and describe yourself differently, and just move forward and avoid the people that you don't like. So
Okay, Dave.
yes.
Nice words, yeah. I responded to Silvana. Remember, Silvana? What people think about me, I don't give a shit, guys. they don't pay. They don't pay my bills, you know. They don't
Great.
buy me a coffee, okay? They don't buy me a coffee, Marie. They don't buy my bread, my milk, yeah. I don't give a shit what people think about me or say behind my back. I don't know. Yeah. Do
But
you feel
how
like,
to
for
uh,
example, you, David, when people talk behind your back and you know about this fact, what do you do in fact, in general?
so I want to be better than I was yesterday. So if nobody tells me the truth about me, I want to achieve this state in my life. So I think someone must say truth about us, even behind the back for us. But it depends on the fact itself. If it is not true and it's a fake fact, maybe I will agree about the person a few times during the few times, but maybe I will be angry. Uh, but if the fact is true, I will be ashamed. Okay,
Okay,
because
okay.
it was my mistake, and I had a desire to say sorry for my mistakes. Okay, so it depends on fact, I think. What's
Yeah,
they
I
speak.
got you.
Mhm.
You see, Silvana, every person reacts different from others. Remember our meeting? We discussed lots about this, yeah. Wanna say something,
How is
Silvana?
your thoughts?
Wanna ask something, Silvana, to David or Marie?
What is your thoughts, guys, about this aspect?
Silvana,
What is a
are
what?
you frozen? Wanna say something to David? David is asking something. Please, David, repeat that
No,
again.
yeah, once.
So, what's your thoughts? What are your thoughts about
Your
about this
little sister,
aspect?
hi.
I
So you got the
remember
flu,
that.
lady.
No, it's not her.
Oh, it's not her. Okay. Okay. Please, Silvana, go on.
I want to hear the question again.
Please, David, please. What's
So, what's your aspect? What's your thought about this
Mhm.
kind of actions in your life? What's your feel?
On the topic that was in the uh,
It was
in
about criticism,
well,
Silvana. Criticism, people pointing up fingers for you, you know, talking behind your back, blah, blah, blah. Remember?
what I think is that you have to learn to stand up for yourself,
Hmm.
to defend your truth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I have this speech, guys. If you pay my bills, you can talk behind my back. But if you don't, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit for your opinion. Guys, I have my Facebook profile. It's written down. Remember? I am what I am. Your approval is not needed. And I requested it too. All right, this is my speech. Let's hear from Marie. Please, Marie. What others say about you? Nice lady, talkative, lovely friend. Yeah?
I don't have people around me to say much.
Oh, yeah?
My
Okay.
friends are very, it's just a small circle.
Oh, like me.
Count
Like
like 3
me.
people.
Clap your hands for you,
I
yeah?
don't go out there in the public and hi, hello, no.
Yeah,
I'm all
yeah.
to myself. I'm sorry. I'm
Mhm.
so reserved. Just to avoid trouble, to avoid confrontations, to avoid just
Mhm.
about any little drama, I just stay to myself.
Motion people, yeah?
I'm as well.
I hate when I'm surrounded with motion people, guys, all the times. Please, you wanna say it?
No, I have said everything I wanted.
I don't get it.
I don't have
Uh,
anything to say.
Okay. Yeah, Marie, you're totally right in my point of view. Marie is right. Avoiding problems, conflict. Yeah.
Yep. And nowadays it's a lot dangerous because you find people, they are
Mhm.
so angry that they would kill you just because you say something mad to them.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
sometimes,
it's
and sometimes, Marie, they are just interested on money, If you have
Yeah.
money, they are your friends. If you don't have money, they are
Exactly.
not interested in what you have to say or you are going through something like. The
But this
reason,
was
guys,
like
just a
that.
few, I have just a few crowd in my Facebook profile, my list. Just a few people, trustable ones. I don't accept, no, come to my Facebook. I don't like this kind of. Some people you send a message, for example, they never replied. What's the point to be there? Yeah, yeah. What's the point? WhatsApp, for example, I have a big list in my WhatsApp. Just to say hi, hello, and nothing more than that. You send a message, nobody replies. What's the point, guys? Yeah.
I don't get it either.
Yeah. For example, I like guys like you, people like you. They go, let's reunite it today for a meeting. Let's discuss this, that, the one. Super nice for me. On the other hand, I will never bring other people who are not interested in, be participative, something like this. I don't know. Please, David, you are about to say?
No, you were saying about the money and the friendship. So I think it was like that in every time.
Interest in money, just in money,
Yeah.
people. People are your friend just interested in money, if you have or not. But if you don't have money, they are not your good friends, no.
This situation was during the times, every period of history.
Yeah.
It depends on the rich people and your status. Yeah, not nowadays, I think.
For me, they can talk behind my back, as they wish, and not interested in their opinion. As you wish, guys. You pay my bills? No. You get me a coffee? No. So get out of my way, yeah.
But we are looking
Uh,
at people in general, and I was looking at the first 2 sentences you had on the screen, and it does not apply to people in authority. Like, let's say, a present prime minister with a former prime minister. Those 2 people, they criticize each other. Their party do criticize each other. So the sentences you had does not apply to those kinds of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So social network is a place where everyone can say anything.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
Yes.
Criticize
The
text.
place when you drop it down your anger,
Mhm.
You can see many times people. arguing about politics, you know, about other kind of. I don't like this kind of discussion, online discussion. I hate this. In Brazil, it's common. Brazil, super common in Brazil. People discussing about politics all the time, you know, arguing, cursing against others, and something like
Maybe about the football teams, yeah. So this is the best. No, this is the
football. They
best.
discuss on through WhatsApp, through Messenger. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I have to go.
We are finishing, okay? Okay. We have to go, Silvana? Now
Yeah.
it's 9, yeah? Now it's 9. Daylight savings.
Yeah.
Okay, Silvana, send my best regards. Prompt recover for your sister, okay?
Thanks.
Thanks so much. Marie has to go too. Yeah, Marie, thanks for coming, guys. Thank you all.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
See
guys.
you.
Have a
Bye-bye.
nice day.
You too.